next project, I'm going to show you how you can use your nested tags to make card shapes. So what I'm going to do is, it's actually the third of the nested tag. So it's this one here with all this beautiful detail on. Oops, pick it up. There we go. So we've got this one here. I don't need the tape. So isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at that detail down the side. It is so detailed. Now that can actually be a card shape. So what you could do, fold a piece of card in half, and I'll show you. Fold a piece of card in half and then cut it through just like that. Can you see that is then cut on there? So what I did was I took an 8x8 card blank and folded it in half. Used the 8x8 card blank with the fold as the top. You can see the folds just up there. Otherwise you would need a sheet of A3 to be able to get a piece that long, whereas my 8x8 worked perfectly. But I just wanted to show you how beautifully this cuts. So there we go. So this is just a single piece of card, and then put it over the die and pop it like this. So we're going to make an easel card, and because we've cut our shape, I'll show you in a minute, make sure there's nothing attached. I'm always picking bits up under there. Because we've actually got a piece missing off the top there, but also when we make our easel, it's a little bit stumpy at the front. So to make this the full height coming up here, I need another one. So this is what's cutting now. All the way through. And even though it's such a detailed die, it'll cut beautifully. Get rid of that. And then there we go. Now, oops, I've got caught in there. Why is that? There we go. Now, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So even these bits here have been cut. They might just need poking out. So we can just pick, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So much detail. Let's move that out of the way. And I've got one here that I've made sure all the little bits are poked out. So what I can then do is take my folded one. I've put some tape on the base. We always talk about this. You put tape on the base so that you know where it's in the right place. And then I can line these up. I always work this way around. I always find it easier to work, especially because I'm right-handed, so I'm doing all the control with my right hand. Line that up. Can you see how everything, I can line up all of those holes. Once I'm happy, I can then drop that down. So remember, the glue's only halfway, so what I can do is lift that, and I've now got an amazing easel fold card. Isn't that lovely? So then you need to take the rest of your dies to make your shape. So I've taken the next shape down. So this was actually my rounded top one, and what I've done is I've just cut a little bit off, and that's because it's going inside. And I've also cut this one here. Can you see? Isn't that gorgeous? And again, we've just had to cut the top off because otherwise it doesn't fold, because that gets in the way of the fold. And when I do easel cards, personally, I am a bit of one that likes to coordinate and things to match. So I do like to do the same sort of patterns on the inside as I've got on the outside. So there we have our lovely bunnies. Now this might give you a clue as to what we're going to do with this. We're going to do our lovely bunnies. So following the same pattern that we've got on the inside, we're going to put this gorgeous oval top tag. Now this is card from the card collection that came with the set. And we can pop that on there. And you can see it just follows round, but is slightly different. And then the next one is that lovely decorative bottom one. Now the other thing you also get is you also get a couple, let me bring it round, let me show you the die set. You also get, oh, it's fallen off, you also get the little circles and shapes to be able to do the ribbon tags. It must have fallen off the other one because there was a couple more. No, it's there. So you can pop those on to even get the bits for your ribbon. So then that can pop on here. So the only difference is I put foam, as we said, put foam tape on the back there. That's the only difference from the inside one. So if I then open this back up, you can see we've got the same patterns running all the way down. So then I want to cut my lovely little bunnies out. So let's bring my mat back in, and then we can clear off this piece. So this is our gorgeous little bunny, and you got not only the rabbit, but you also got the foundation die as well. But we're just going to look at the main one. So you've got the little rabbit here, and you also have the die to cut out, there we go, the extra onion as well. So a little bit of tape to make this, make sure it doesn't move in once we've got it sorted. And then that one's going to go on there, and pop that on, there we go. And then we can cut those out. So hopefully you've started to get your collections now, and you're starting really enjoying making bits and pieces with them, because this is a gorgeous group of dies. I mean, Tattered Lace pulled out all the stops to bring you all these collections for their anniversary, and they are just some lovely, lovely dies. So there we are. Whoop. Tape's just stuck, there we go. So that's all popped out, and that one, put that over there. Isn't he gorgeous? Now, if you saw on the show, on some of them, what we also did was we managed to get 2 little bunnies in a pot, or you can cut out the pot and use it to fill it with any of your flowers that you've got. Now, I've cut out 3, so what I'm going to do is I'll show you what we've got here. What we can do there is we've got, why did I need 3? Let me work this one out. So we've got 1 without the bunny in, 1 with the bunny in, and I think I've got this one just to cut the onion out because we're coming forward. There we go. It made sense when I was prepping it. There we go. There we are. And what you could also do actually is cut round here, because the bunny's face is going to be further forward than his body. There we go. I'm just going to come round here and just rough that edge up a little bit so it looks a little bit more like fur. There we go. We don't want it perfect, and that can go on there. That's going to be perfect. So let's bring our card in, and what I've got is I've got lots of little bits now. So again, I've got a border which is going to look so super cute. We're going to put that, I'm going to put that across, I think. No, I'm going to put it diagonally. Why not? I've also got a corner, and we can pop that just up there. Now I've got a lovely tag that I've cut from my tag sets, and we can pop that there, trapping all those bits. And then we've got our bunny. So let's glue those down. That looks quite nice like that. So we could put the corner, actually you could put this corner on top as well as underneath. Don't think it has to be trapped underneath. Let's put this one, as I said, going diagonally. Let's try and get as much in as we can. Again, we can trim the bits we don't need off at the end. And then we can put our lovely tag on. And that's going to go just there. Now, the reason I put this tag on is because I felt, and I'll show you underneath, that if you put one of the bunnies straight onto the backing paper, can you see, you tend to lose him into the backing paper. So by putting this tag on here, when we put the rabbit on, it really makes it pop. So I just wanted to show you why I chose to put that extra tag on there. So then we can just put a little bit of glue gel on there, pop that. Then we've got our pot, shape it slightly, just using my hands, and that's going to go down there. That then makes the pot come forward. Just make sure it's pressed down. Let's shape the little bunny at the top. There we go. So he comes forward just there. Then I had my little onion, so I need to just to shape that. And that's going to go on there. So even though this is what I'd call a shabby collection, you can still make cards that are quite clean lined, and you know, they can follow straight lines if you want them to. So let's just building up a little. It's almost as if he's thrown all of these. Let's put that one there. No, I don't like that. Put that There, that's better. Right, so I just need to trim ever so slightly this piece of border. There we go. I'm actually, no, let's trim that one. There we go. That looks better. Yes, definitely like that. Now, as we said, this is going to be an easel card, so we need a stopper. And I've just got another one of my tags. I've cut it out of the same paper as that, so we are still following the colourways all the way through. And that's going to go just, I'm going to do it this way round because it find it easier. That's going to go like that. I can put my tag on just there, and I've actually got a little safety pin just because I could. So let's just put a safety pin accessory just there. Now I know I've got these ribbons on here which actually need to be just slightly trimmed, but I haven't gone in with any extra flowers, any extra bows, any extra pearls or embellishments, because I think that is enough. That is absolutely gorgeous. We've got our little bunny and all of our nested tags.